Give it up for the cast and crew of The Gifted on Fox.
Thank you guys for joining us. You guys just came from your panel. You had a panel earlier today. I would love to hear from each of you a favorite moment or a favorite thing that you were able to talk about or share during the panel today.
I think my favorite moment was just Emma running out on stage and before we started and running around. That's the best thing. No, I think it was just great to get to talk a little bit about what's coming up this season and all the opportunities we've had to dive really deep into the characters and explore them in new ways.
Wonderful. I'm excited to talk about that more in a minute. Favorite panel moment?
Oh, we're going down.
Everybody, yeah.
Favorite panel moment. It would have to be when a lovely young lady went up to, was speaking to Jamie and talked about feeling represented. I think that representation absolutely matters, and I feel like this season, especially, we're doing a really great job digging into the backgrounds of everybody and really focusing on that representation. So that would have to be my favorite part.
I would just say, just being able to interact with the fans, the true fans of the show. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys. We're happy that you're happy, and we're just kind of honored to be doing it.
It's always such a treat to hear that the people who are waiting for autographs are the same people that were at our panel. So thank you guys so much. You guys are
I'm probably having the most fun when we're insulting each other. And to do it in front of people that matters was the nice thing. So thank you for joining us on what was basically a roasting of everyone.
I like the question and answer portion of the panel is my favorite because people have to ask actual questions to us and it's not just us being like, oh, you can't hear me?
Hold it flat like this, it will help. Yes.
I'm done.
Magnetic powers.
I think my favorite moment might have been when someone suggested that Baby Dawn might not be a mutant and Emma and Sean's reaction to that.
Look, it's just always so great to be able to spend some time with this cast and be able to share it with you guys out there. It's the thing that we always try to tell all of you, which is we can't do the shows in Marvel Television unless you guys do your part, which is actually watch them. And so it's a great partnership, and being able to see everybody here and everybody at the panel, we just want to say thank you to everybody.
Now, Jeph, the struggle for mutant rights is a huge part of X-Men history. How will we see everybody get involved in that?
My viewing counts.
Well, the best part about being able to tell an X-Men story on television is that the X-Men have always been a great metaphor for what's going on out in the real world. Then we pushed it through the Marvel prism, and then we try to make something that's got humor and got love and has got all those things that everybody loves about the X-Men. And this year in particular, Matt and the team have put together this extraordinary story of how divided the country becomes about how people are going to treat each other. And if you can get the metaphor for what's going on in our real world and enjoy it as an X-Men show, then double bonus points for you. And if you're just watching the show because it has the most incredible cast in the world, well then triple bonus points for you in that.
So Matt, season 2, we are seeing the Mutant Underground versus the Inner Circle somewhat. And they both sort of have a shared vision of a better life for mutants. How are their tactics about going about that different?
Well, I mean, it's those two groups. It's also the Morlocks this season. We're going to see the Purifiers this season. And I think the thing about them is each of these groups has a different vision for society. And they're all sincere. They all want something that they think is important. And so the Inner Circle really believes in a world where humans can't hurt mutants, and that how you get there is it's pretty violent, it's pretty dark, but ultimately they're doing it for the people they love. The Mutant Underground is fighting for tolerance, And the Morlocks have their own vision of what mutant safety might mean. So that's been a really interesting thing to explore, and seeing how all of these groups, they're actually not necessarily in opposition, but ultimately when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of what are we going to do and how are we going to do it, they find themselves completely at odds.
Amy, how is Caitlin processing and handling Andy's choices and what he's chosen to do, choosing to leave?
She's not handling well. She's not sure that Andy made a choice. I think she's pretty set that he might have been coaxed into going to the bad side, as I like to call it. But yeah, she's got this laser focus and is determined to get him back, no matter what the cost.
For Grace, here, I'm going to bring this down for you. There you go. So Reva has been described as, I want to quote it because this was sort of our first taste of what she was going to be all about. She is capable of extreme violence in defense of her vision. How scared of Grace should everyone be?
Well, no one should be scared of Grace.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
But,
sorry. Reva. I think Grace is lovely. Reva. Oh my gosh, Reva Page. Reva Page.
I definitely think she's a force to be reckoned with. I think what kind of makes her a little bit more dangerous than most is that most big bags that you see, they won't really be in the mindset to sacrifice even themselves. I think that she would even do that to ensure that her vision comes to fruition.
That's intense.
Emma, we've seen that Polaris has joined the inner circle. Does she have any doubts? Does she feel sort of confident in her decision?
No. What? Of course she's comfortable with her decision, or she wouldn't have done it. She believes that the action needs to be taken to try. This is not going to hate me so much.
You are magnetic.
I really am magnetic. Look at this one.
We'll just bring them back and forth.
Okay, sorry guys. She believes that she is correct in thinking that there needs to be action taken against wrongdoing, and that prejudice and bigotry is super lame, and people need to be stopped, and she needs to protect a race of people, of the mutant race. So she thinks she's doing right by her own people, but she also has doubts because Reva is very beautiful. Aggressive.
So Coby, Jace, let's see how that mic does. We'll bring you a different.
Check.
Very nice. All right. Jace, Matt has talked about Jace being aligned potentially with the Purifiers. What can you tell us about his decision to join them or align with them?
Well, at the end of last season, he quits the Center Services. His whole reason for joining Center Services was to get justice for his daughter who died. So now that he doesn't have them to have his back, he's kind of like a man with a mission where he doesn't have an army. So somebody from the Purifiers approaches him, and he ends up kind of using the Purifiers to try to accomplish his mission. But before he knows it, he's kind of a part of them, almost like a leader. So it gets pretty complicated. It gets dark very quickly for Jeph this season.
Chung, we see that Eclipse's life is sort of turned upside down a little bit. Oh, it's great.
It's so easy.
How desperate will he get this season?
He's always been a pretty chill person anyway. So, at the end of the first season, he's uncharacteristically struggling with what life has thrown at him. Though he's gone into a darker and deeper place than ever before. I think he still cares about global issues, still cares about the place the world is in, and he still believes in his morals and his ethics. But actually, the loss of not only the woman that he loves, but now the baby he can't meet, is just absolutely heartbreaking. He's really struggling to keep it together, and he wasn't doing too well in that in the first place. So, but there's an immense amount of strength in him. There's an immense amount of love and desire in him. He's very known. He's an honourable man, I think. So hopefully he'll get his just dues. He'll get some calm. Will come back and help him out for once. Am I right in that, Nick? Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Jamie, thank you for being patient here in our center. So Blake is fascinated. We've heard that she is fascinated by the Morlocks. What is it about the Morlocks that draws her?
I mean, it's not the cuisine or, you know, or the lack of sunlight. I think what she's really attracted to the Morlocks is the fact that they are a real community. It's a society, everyone feels safe, everyone's allowed to truly be who they really are. So it's a safe environment. Like, she's been on the run forever, you know, because she's visibly a mutant, and she's been kind of like shunned and chased out of every community that she's been in. So finally, for once, she sees like how peaceful it can be. So I feel like that's what she's drawn to.
It would be nice to have a peaceful life without any mutant problems.
Or any kind of discrimination.
Or, yes. A lovely message. Thank you so much. You guys, give it up for the...
What are you doing? What are you putting in my pocket?
You guys are wearing Clarence's jumpsuit in the comments. Oh,